this afternoon. We had a great start to the competition in this group earlier today when Lay City Dwellers defeated Malumpa Revivers of Vanuatu by 5-2. I would dare say that we'll be in for a much, much tighter match than the one that we saw earlier today. It was Auckland City who had most of the early running. You can see here Darren White taking on Abraham Maizama, but cut out by Joachim Waroi. Ferodo cut out this attack. Here's Moffat Khalifa on the ball. He leaves Tavano in his wake. But the final pass, not of the highest quality. Auckland were getting a lot of purchase down this left-hand side. Some strong defending from Nelson Saleh. And then Ryan De Vries and Clayton Lewis created this chance. Wonderful save by Anthony Talor. De Vries going for placement over power. Talor, again, for a short goalkeeper, he's had a pretty good afternoon so far. He cleared this ball. James Naka opened up an opportunity. And Tatori just keeping the ball in here. This is where he's been most dangerous. Anywhere down the left-hand side. And then a long-range shot was blocked by Joseph Nawu. De Vries was through again. Picked out Lewis. Now, look, he tries to sell the goalkeeper and the defender. But when he eventually got the shot away, it was deflected. The danger eventually cleared. De Vries, as you can see from that camera angle, was in a suspiciously offside position. But Anthony Talor with some eccentric goalkeeping. But this is Benjamin Tatori causing all sorts of problems again. Just trying to check onto that right foot. He's always aiming for that top right-hand corner. We've seen it so often in the past, just how much damage he can cause when he's given that space. And look at the way that swerved and bent, and then James Naka take that, 1-0 Western United. I must say, I didn't think that from that distance, a free kick of any type would be of any danger, but Henry Ferodo once again showing just the way it's done, and James Naka, well, he's always been a player with X Factor, and he proved it there too. So Auckland City were trailing by a goal to 0, and they didn't create too many clear-cut scoring chances. That was the effort from Tavano. This was a beautifully worked move. It just required a volley from De Vries. He was away, he had the space, but he just miscued. Darren White got into space here, clipped in, and then Moreira's header went over the top. And Benjamin Tatori, look at this touch. Oh, that is brilliant. And then couldn't quite finish it off. You can see here from the header, downward header, that would have made it 2-0 if Western had been able to get that on target. Then Darren White equalised again. Talor this time couldn't make up for his lack of height. Saleh, the centre half, was firmly rooted to the spot. There was a lack of communication there between the two players, but Darren White was happy enough to take advantage of it. Then you can see here, Cam Howison, substitute for Clayton Lewis. He got into a good scoring position, couldn't get any power there. This was a moment that Dordovic should rather forget. Headed into the post, and then he blazes over the crossbar. Tade would play a key role, the substitute. That's a lovely piece of skill there. And then again, cuts onto the right foot. Great save by Talor. Leolafa tried to get the ball out of his feet, and in the end, it was stabbed out for a corner. That shot from Tade resulted in a second crack at the ball. Freddie Kinney just lost his head and conceded a penalty. And Tade sealing victory from the penalty spot with 5 minutes to go. And gets Auckland City off to a winning start and out of a very tight corner indeed. The rain now starting to fall. So I'm pleased to be able to say that Commons Manapi, the coach of Western United, is with OFC TV.
Commons, very unfortunate late loss for your side today. What did you think of the overall performance?
Honestly, I was very happy with the way we played today, especially how we defend our organisation when we lose the ball. And Auckland City, especially in the first half, the boys really did very well, and Auckland City find it very hard to come and break us. And yeah, disappointed with the result. We just give it away in the last 3 minutes. Yeah.
And you've got Malumpa Revivers up next. After seeing them play today, how are you feeling heading into that match?
If we continue to play the way we did today, then I didn't find it the last two games. I think the boys will do well against those two teams. Yeah.
And how did you think your side countered Auckland City's style of play?
I think the way Auckland City, before the game, our preparation, our mindset towards the game is to sit deep defense, and when we win the ball, and we just go for it. And I think it's happened today in our first goal. We won the ball, free kick, and we scored from that free kick.
So Ramon, very, very close match there and a lucky win for Auckland City. What did you think of the overall performance of the team?
I think the performance was not bad, It wasn't one of our best, of course. I think we didn't start very well in the first 10 or 15. We looked a bit nervous. Maybe last week we played a very tense game, so maybe that we paid the price of that tension. And so we were not very good in the first 10 or 15, but then after that I think we dominated and we had 4 or 5 chances in front of the keeper and we didn't score. Seems like it is the story this year that we keep missing those chances. That's for some reason it's happening, and then they score probably they one shot on goal, off the post. They score that goal, and that's life. Then the nerves pop up, and then you're chasing a game that is becoming difficult because the grass was very long, and when it dried out, I think it was difficult in the second half to move the ball around with a bit of effectiveness. But look, in the end, with a bit of more desire rather than football, we did it again. So we're happy with that comeback. Very happy with that mentality of the players, especially in the last 15 or 20 when we were chasing that winner that we in the end we achieved. I think again it was more probably the desire than good football, but again it counts, and hopefully we are better next game because we're going to have to be better than today.
And next game, Lay City Dwellers. How are you feeling now heading into that match?
I'm feeling a bit strange right now, after this game. So I can't really tell you how I feel about that game. I've seen them play before, and we played them last year. They're very similar. Most of the players are the same. So we understand the difficulties to play against these sort of teams that are more based or more focused individually. But that gives them an edge on you in that respect. It's all one-on-ones. They've got 3 or 4 players up front, that are one-on-one very good, very fast. So we understand it's going to be very difficult. We have to understand after this game that if we don't switch on to 100%, it can turn around nasty. So hopefully we've learned the lesson today.
Thank you so much for your time, Ramon.